Breaking news today.
Please subscribe and then check notification box to get all breaking news alerts.
Breaking. He was fined $6,000 for supporting Christmas. Boycott now. The NFL suffers a season marred by horrible ratings, low attendance at games, and an overall abysmal season regarding fan relations. There have been racist players profanely abusing their platform by disrespecting the American flag by protesting during the National Anthem. There have been players who have no problem raising the black power fist after making a play. Numerous players are getting arrested for violent or drug-related crimes. And there's been players who've killed themselves in prison, all things that Roger Goodell should worry about when it comes to the NFL and public relations. It's a league filled with numerous criminals, racists, and overly entitled athletes, and fans are turning their backs on any given Sunday. Then a player did something refreshing by celebrating Christmas. A player does something positive in hopes to bring back some of that joy we once experienced by watching football on the weekends. There was nothing better than cracking a cold one with the boys to watching the game with your kids, but ever since the disrespect turned many of us away, it seemed like nothing could bring us back. Running back Alvin Kamara of the New Orleans Saints tried to bring us some joy, and the NFL fined him for it. Kamara wore red shoes that looked like Santa shoes during his winning game against the Atlanta Falcons. The league acted like the Green Grinch and stole everyone's Christmas by sending Kamara a naughty little envelope with something not so nice in it. Kamara had a good game that day, regardless of the color of his shoes, and he paid the price for it. That amount was precisely $6,079. That's right, folks. He spent more on a fine than many people earn in a month. He paid that much for wearing red shoes during his game. A league that allows people to desecrate the flag, continue to be employed even though they have criminal records, and nevertheless persist to embarrass the league with putrid social justice warrior nonsense, had the nerve to discipline a guy for wearing different color shoes. What about punishing all the people who act in ways that cause ratings to drop? Crime, social justice protests, and overall entitled lousy behavior don't get a second look from Goodell, but a guy wearing red shoes is the worst thing to happen to the league. In fact, Colin Kaepernick wore socks depicting cops as pigs and no one batted an eye. I take that back. It wasn't too long ago that Goodell pledged a ton of money to social justice causes in hopes that people would stop taking a knee, but that failed. Here's what Alvin Kamara wrote on Twitter. Before anyone gets all riled up, they should know his GoFundMe comment was a complete joke. He wasn't using the money to pay for his fine. Some Twitter users misunderstood that or took it seriously. Not everyone was born with a gene that allows them to sense sarcasm. Hannity reports. The disgraceful NFL reached a new low this week, fining a professional athlete for wearing red, Christmas-themed cleats during last Sunday's game while permitting other players to blatantly disrespect the U.S. National Anthem and flag. New Orleans Saints running back Alvin Kamara was fined over $6,000 for his holiday cheer, wearing the footwear to promote a GoFundMe page he created to provide football cleats to underprivileged youth hoping to play the game. Unfortunately, the Grinch stole Christmas. After the game I said that I would make a GoFundMe for the fine and donate the proceeds to charity. Here we are. He wrote. A donation will be made to Willie Hall Playground's recreational department to provide cleats for their youth football programs. We have a very talented Kamara doing something positive, putting the NFL in an excellent newsworthy situation, and the league fines him. An NFL player can punch a woman in an elevator and it's fine as long as they perform. People can beat their kid with a switch and it's okay. A guy wears red shoes and he's the devil of the NFL. Send him a fine. He's so bad for violating the uniform policy. Kamara indeed violated the uniform policy, but was the fine necessary? Maybe a little fine or a warning, but don't bill the guy $6,000 for wearing red shoes and celebrating Christmas. The NFL could have turned this into a positive public relations event. Goodell could have had everyone wear red shoes for the Christmas weekend games and celebrate with good vibes, but the league continues to disappoint the audience. Instead, the Grinch who ruined the league strikes again. Goodell needs to go. He's a weak leader responsible for allowing the league ratings to suffer by permitting players to abuse their platform and attack America.